Hi everybody, welcome so much to Empress Made Tarot. I am back. I took a little hiatus as is needed for any type of spiritual workers. Okay, a lot of times things can get heavy and we have our own personal lives that we have to navigate through. Okay, and sometimes we have to take time out to get right within. Okay, no need to really get into it, just know I'm back. You can contact me for personal readings. My personal readings are $35, and you can contact me via email, empressmade1word@gmail.com. I'm going to get into a general reading. Okay, this is for anyone that comes across it. I advise that you watch the entire video. The entire message may not resonate with you, but I do believe that something will, and you were brought here for a reason and or purpose. All right, I'm going to shuffle my cards. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining my channel. And if you have not, please subscribe and share it with a friend or family member or colleague. All right, let's get into it. One last shuffle. Now, I will say I do believe in God. I believe you should always first and foremost pray to get clarity and to get guidance. I use tarot in a way to help people with answers. I do not believe I am above God in any way, shape, or form. I do believe I am blessed with gift. And my gift is healing and helping coach people through life. Relationships specifically, but not always. All right. Thank you guys so much. Spirit guides and ancestors, please. All right. Let's get a general message, what we need to know for our greatest and highest good going into the week starting the 14th of March. Happy March, everyone, 2025. This is my very first reading for the general collective, which means anyone that comes across it. So I'm just going to read the cards that came out. Okay, very similar to a reading I did yesterday. So there's a scarcity. You can feel at a loss. You feel like you've lost everything. There's no food, there's no water, there's no this. You've lost control of everything and big things, important things, okay? It could be a friendship, a relationship. It can be you've lost control at work. It doesn't mean lost control as in, you're going out of your mind. It's just like things aren't going right. You had everything and then it just, just kind of one thing led after another, and it just seems like everything's going to shit right now. I can personally relate, but let's get into it. The Eight of Wands, you have just a heavy burden on your back. You feel like you have so much to carry. You take care of the kids, you take care of the pets, your in-laws, your family members, your parents, you're at the PTA meetings at school. You're taking care of everyone, and I don't feel like you're taking care of yourself at this time. Because you can't pour from an empty cup, right? That's a saying. And all of these cups in the Four of Cups are empty. And so little baby's looking like, what are we going to do? He reminds me of like Mowgli with the lion, I was going to say Lion King. Mowgli in the, I just lost, what is that? Somebody write in the comments what, Jungle Book. In the Jungle Book. He's a little child brought up with the animal friends, brothers and sisters, and he's like, what do we do? You just feel like, what do I do now? What now? I have so much on my back. How can I reach where I need to go, where I want to be when I'm having this heavy load, right? So then I have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This just feels like everything seems upside down. Where you're coming from through your voice when you talk, you feel like you're not getting your point across the correct way, or you're not getting your point across in the way that is effective. Like, when you're talking to someone and you're like, are you even hearing what I'm trying to say? It's like you feel like your words are getting misconstrued, or they're getting misinterpreted. And like, are you seeing things for what they really are? Because in this picture, the eyes are on the feet. Okay, so it's like pick up your feet and see. Now, if we were to actually pick up our feet and see, what do our feet represent? The steps in which we're taking. So maybe it's like, pay attention to the steps that you're taking in life right now. Are they being productive or counterproductive in contrast as to where you want to go? Okay, I hope this makes sense. I feel as though this reading may seem a little all over the place. So just bear with. I'm getting back into my groove. You have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so that is water signs, which is my sign, Scorpio, but it is also Pisces, and it is also Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been like a whole year since I've about 8 months since I've done content. All right. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. Aha. Two of Pentacles is trying to juggle everything at once. It's like, ooh, like, oh my God. Chill out. Some of you just need to take a break. Some of you just need to breathe out. This person is highly just disheveled, and the face, and losing balance. Yeah, I think someone has so much on their plate that they're just like losing balance, losing control. Are the steps that you're taking aligned with your vision? That's what I'm seeing out of literally 5 cards. Are the steps that you're taking in order to get to this pinnacle point that you want to get to, are the steps you're taking conducive to where you want to go, or are they hindering? I feel as though we might need to backtrack a bit, look at this from a different perspective, and change the way that we're going about some things, okay? Sometimes we need to sit down and recollect and physically write a game plan in life, physically write X, Y, and Z, like, sorry, the candle was in the way. Physically write a game plan on, all right. I always say this, I got it from Tupac. He is like my ultimate favorite. But the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we need to do to survive, right? It even goes for, personally, I'm not going to get into politics, but where the economy is right now. I personally think we need to start from complete scratch, and that means president involved, okay? And just start new and start with a brand new game plan on how to rebuild the nation. The old way ain't working. This new way is too scary. Let's get back to the drawing board, okay? Because are we really helping our fellow Americans or hurting them? Not getting into politics. I don't want to hear y'all opinions on that. So, those are the first 5 decks. I'm going to read 5 more cards. And then again, this is a general reading. If you would like a personal, hit me up at empressmaid@gmail.com. But you can kind of see where this is going. Excuse me. You have the 4 of Wands. You have the 9 of Pentacles. So somebody's like working really hard, but you're so close to being there. You're there, but I feel like you can't see it. But the 9 of Pentacles, 9 in spirituality is completion. So your mission was to grow all these cantaloupe or pumpkin or cantaloupe, I can't see. And you've grown them all, and they're all vibrant, and they're all juicy, and they're all healthy and big and beautiful, right? Great. Now what? I'm just hearing now what? Where do we go from here? Get back to that drawing board and start over. A new game plan, okay? I think I have a message. The 4 of Wands is ceremonies. Court, not so much courting. There's a professor here talking to a group of people. Not a professor. This is actually when you go to court and you have somebody defending you. You may feel a need to defend yourself right now. I'm getting, but you don't have to. You don't have to defend yourself right now. You're walking alone in this journey right now. And you're at peace. This man is at peace. He's at peace walking through the village confidently. Again, there's some type of hearing like order in the court, and then there's your somebody's testifying in your defense. But I'm hearing you don't have to do that. It's just what I'm getting right now. Because again, I just got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel as though this money or this wealth that you want to acquire is going to come in because you are working hard. You are juggling a lot. And you've made a lot of money with really hard work. But now I'm hearing work smarter and not harder. You're tired. Your body's physically tired. You're mentally and emotionally tired. You need to find this peace. Now, how can I go enjoy the fruits of my labor, my hard work, without having to put in so much hard work, right? All right, so let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more cards, and then we're going to call it a wrap. Oh, it is still recording. I thought it wasn't. So 15 minutes. We got, I keep seeing the King of Cups. So I got the King of Cups and I got the Queen of Cups. So for those of you who are in a relationship, this is you and your partner. I feel as though you are meant to be together and you are a soulmate connection. Just somebody may have a heavy load on their back. You both may have a lot going on in your lives, but you ultimately know you are a destined pair. Okay? So I don't see any trouble with that. I do actually see the 4 of Wands also indicates marriage. Like a ceremony of love. Okay? And a king, he's very confident. So if maybe you and your partner, you've both been very, very, very busy at work and you haven't had much time for one another, I feel like somebody's working really hard, you may not know, to propose to you, to have the expenses for the marriage together and ready. I do feel that, because then I see the Ace of Pentacles. It's all about money and material and, substantial amounts of money coming in. So again, that's for you that are in a relationship. If you're not, this could be something coming into the picture. Again, you have a hardworking man as a laborer. He's a, what are they called? Like metal workers. I'm sorry if I don't know. But he is making like swords and axes and things like that. But it's the Ace of Swords. So this is somebody that swords and tarot represents the voice, communication, speaking to someone. If you are at the beginning point of that, maybe you're working on manifesting through what you say. That's what it is. I have the World here. Somebody's really trying hard to manifest someone. There's a very significant snake around the world. This is the World's card. Okay, and you have a big snake around it. I don't know what the snake may represent for you, or I think it's the year of the snake, right? So this could be just the world right now, the year of the snake. Look that up and what it represents. I don't know specifically. I just know that that's what it is. But this is the World's card, and there's a snake around it. A man with holding a globe in his lap with a snake around it. One last card, Spirit, and then we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much. I didn't like how the 20 things came out. Just slow it down a bit. Here we go. Okay, so the 2 of Swords. This is you and another person. Right? This is you and another energy. It's like a yin and yang. Okay, so we're talking about relationships, obviously. You and the other person are polar opposites. You're the yin to their yang, and vice versa. You are dark, they are light. This is a heavy indication for me when two people hold swords to a common ground. It's you two need to come together. If you two come together, that light goes off and it makes sense. So, what I'm getting is you both are working hard, working hard, working hard. Separate directions, though. If you come together and meet in the middle, you might be able to make money and make something happen so big that you both want for your together collaboratively and collectively. And it can be like, wow, all this time we had to just work together and we don't have to work as hard anymore. So this can be emotionally, this could be spiritually, or it can be physically, working together with your partner to come to a happier space where you're not as drained, maybe coming home to each other super tired and super drained and unhappy, it gets, the load gets heavy, it gets a lot to bear. So again, this is the reading, and then the moon card that indicates the moon is something coming to the light. So again, I feel like that aha moment, that epiphany of like, what if we do this way? If we do it differently, we will get the same results faster, easier, and we don't have to put in as much work because we're now doing it together. So this is what I have for the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates with someone. I don't know if it resonates with me too much, but definitely let me know in the comments. All right, you guys, have a great day. Take care.